Hey everybody! Welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun. It's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today I'm actually going to do a true crime reading. I have created my new channel. I'll put a link to it below, and I'll probably post this video there as well. I might make it a little bit different just so YouTube doesn't think I have posted the same video in two different places. So, what I'm going to read on is, I'm sure you have all heard by now that the CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, was murdered in New York City. There's a very disturbing video of the assailant who followed him from a Starbucks over to the, I think it was the Hyatt Hotel, or the Hilton, maybe? I think it was the Hilton. Mr. Thompson was walking down the sidewalk towards the hotel. He was almost there, and the person just was waiting for him and came out and just took shots at him and not only shot him, but then went over to him and shot him more times until they were sure he was dead. So, very, very disturbing crime. So, I waited. I was going to do the reading yesterday, and then I wanted to hear a little bit more about it, and I'm glad I did, because I immediately suspected the wife for some reason. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. And today, I found out that they have not been living together for several years. She made a statement and said that he had received some death threats. She wasn't sure what it was all about. And I thought that was odd yesterday when I heard about that. Why are you not sure what it was all about? And then I heard today, well, they're not living together. So I also heard that, I think it was in the New York Post, that he was going to be coming up on charges of insider trading shortly. So we need to find out what the heck is going on here. What in the world happened? So I'm going to use the Yuletide Tarot. I think I called it Yuletime Tarot yesterday, but it's actually Yuletide Tarot by Christopher Hughes. Just a beautiful deck. I've had it for months and months just waiting for Christmas. So I'm really glad that I waited to use it. It's very lovely, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. All right, so in this one, we do have the different representations of the suits. I can go over that real quick. So the candles are wands, good cheer are cups, canes are swords, and gifts are pentacles. There are also a few different cards in there, so I've got them written down so I can recognize them when I see them until I get used to the deck. All right, so let's find out what in the world happened here. Why was Brian Thompson murdered? Why was he murdered? Oh, hang on just one second here. Okay, the other thing I wanted to tell you too, I just had to check it real quick, is that the person who did this used a fake ID to check into the hotel and paid with cash. Now, I thought you weren't allowed to pay for hotels and stuff like that with cash. I don't know, that's just from way back when, but yeah, I thought that was the case. And the other thing about the murder was that the police said that on the bullets were written words, a word on each, on the casing, not the bullets, but the casing that was left at the scene. And one word was deny, the other word was depose, and I think the third word was defend. And these are words that insurance companies use to reject health claims. Very interesting, huh? So they're wondering if that was a motive there. Not sure, but we're going to find out. All right, so why was Brian Thompson murdered? Why was he murdered? And was his wife involved? Was the wife involved? Ooh. King of Wands. This is King of Candles, King of Wands in reverse. That's about police investigations. That can be about authority, a secret investigation as well. Interesting. It can also be about a corrupt investigation. Oh, how interesting. Okay. And was the wife involved? And who ordered the murder? Somebody did. I mean, somebody decided I'm going to go do that, or I'm going to hire someone to go do that. I don't know if the person that actually did it is the only one involved, but who ordered the murder? And did Brian Thompson know the people who were involved in his murder? Did he know them? Did he know either this person or the people who ordered his murder? Will the people involved be arrested or charged? Are they going to be arrested or charged? The list judgment. Yeah, I'm going to say that's yes. All right. And who? What's going to be the What's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome of this investigation? What's going to be the outcome? And then, let's see, 7 of good cheer, 7 of cups. So decisions to be made. Can be some gaslighting too. And was there a link to insider trading on this murder? Was he murdered due to something about this insider trading charge? Queen of good cheer. There's Queen of Cups. So there's a woman involved. Interesting. I'm not sure what sign his wife is. Whoops. These cards. There's the King of Wands in reverse again. Wow. Okay. I think the cards are ready. We're just going to shuffle one more time here. Whoop. It went flying. Ooh, 2 of good cheer. 2 of cups. 2 people. 2 people involved. 2 people involved. All right, I got to shuffle one more time. 2 people involved. 2 lovers. Or 2 people who are related and know each other. Have an emotional relationship. All right, let's see what we get here. All right, I have 7 questions. So we're going to do 7 cards. Make sure I press the play button. Okay, here we go. Unjoined energy. Ooh, the 10 of candles, the 10 of wands is a burden. It's a burden, and she's looking down. She is looking down at money, or not money, but maybe bills. 10 of wands, a burden. The lightning tree, which is the tower in reverse, a catastrophe of your own making. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. King of good cheer, which is the King of Cups. I should have looked at his sign. Let me look it up real quick. All right, let me look it up real quick. Oh, he's July 10th. Okay, he's the King of Cups. Yep, this is him. King of Cups. Pouring some alcohol. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Wow. It's a burden, a catastrophe of his own making, and this is him. Wow, wow. Okay. All right. Why was Brian Thompson murdered? Why was he murdered? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the Knight of Wands upright is about going on a journey, going out exploring, traveling, and in reverse, about now you can't travel anymore. You are restricted from traveling. You cannot go exploring like you want to anymore. Now, in this particular deck, the Knight of Wands in reverse can be perceived as being too confident and may bully others into following their lead. They feel the need to constantly prove themselves without thought or consequence. So why was he murdered? He was not considerate of other people. He had a tendency to bully people. He maybe was a burden. He was a burden. This was a catastrophe of his own making. Whatever caused the person to harbor these feelings against him, they felt bullied, and it was something that he did. He is the one who set this in motion himself. And he was a burden. He was becoming a burden. I don't know if it was a burden to other people, or a burden to a process, or a burden to people that he served, but he was a burden, and he bullied people. He was thoughtless and inconsiderate. That's why that was the intent for him being murdered. Wow. Okay. Was the wife involved? Was the wife involved? I wasn't able to find her sun sign. That's the Mari-Lod. That's the Empress. Oh my God, that's the mother. That's the Empress. I gotta take that for a yes. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. This is the Empress. Oh my God. I don't know if his mother's still alive, either his mother or he was 50 years old, so it's possible. But this brings to mind the wife. I don't know why I immediately suspected her. Allegedly. I think this is the wife. She had a burden. She felt burdened, and she's the one. He brought it on himself, and she's the one who set it in motion. This was a catastrophe of their making. Now that I checked, and they lived within a mile of each other in different houses. I think it's in Maple Grove, Minnesota, which is actually a very beautiful area. I can't believe I got that card. Was the wife involved? I'm going to take that for a yes. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. I am not accusing anybody. Just what my cards are telling me, okay? Who ordered the murder? Who ordered it? Oh my God, the Queen of Good Cheer. I couldn't find her sun sign, but that's the Queen of Cups. A woman. Yeah, that's allegedly, I think she did. She's the one who did. She was involved, and she ordered it. Oh my God. Because she had a burden. I don't know if she had debts that she needed taken care of, and she wanted his money, allegedly, but he was directly involved, and it was brought on by his own making. Things that he did in bullying people and being thoughtless and inconsiderate of people is what brought this on. Wow. Okay. Did Brian Thompson know the people who ordered his murder? Did he know them? The Four of Candles. This is the Four of Wands in reverse. This is an unhappy home. Loss of control. Upright. This is, happy events, happy home, a wedding, big events, births, that sort of thing. Being in control. And in reverse, actually, this is Four of Pentacles. The Four of Wands upright is about a very happy home. Those are the events, weddings, that sort of thing. And in reverse, this is about an unhappy home. Did he know the people who ordered his murder? It had to do with his unhappy home. So I'm going to say, yeah, he did. Well, obviously, allegedly, if she was involved, his home was now a burden for him. And he put this all in motion. Whatever he did, whatever signals he was giving out, whatever thoughtless and inconsiderate ways he was treating people, perhaps his wife, allegedly, this was cooked up because the home was very unhappy. Now, he had 2 children. One, I believe, is a freshman, I believe, in college, and the other one is younger, 2 sons. So interesting. All right, will the people involved be arrested or charged? The Ten of Wands in reverse. Or no, I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Well, the Ten of Swords upright is about betrayal and backstabbing and total ruin. And in reverse, it's about someone who's trying to recover from total ruin. It's her. She's trying to... Something that happened between the 2 of them, she felt ruined her. She's trying to recover from it. Are the people involved going to be arrested and charged? It's possible. It's possible. And because she's going to try to recover from this ruin that's going on, allegedly, I'm not accusing anybody, I think that's when they're going to start suspecting her. How her behavior is afterwards, I think, is what's going to be the clue. Which is, the case with the Menendez brothers, too. So everything was a burden for her. This catastrophe was set from his own making. And, the people involved are trying to recover from ruin and recovering from betrayal. I wonder if he betrayed her. Wow. But I think that her behavior in the aftermath of this is what's going to maybe point the finger to her. All right, what is going to be the outcome of this event? What's going to be the outcome? The Five of Wands, fighting and bickering. So this is going to be conflict. Conflict with the Queen of Cups. So conflict is going to arise probably in the aftermath of who's probably going to get the estate. I think there's going to be a lot of fighting over it, and that's going to be the outcome. All the fighting is going to come out in the open, and that's going to be really evident because this was a burden for her. He was a burden for her. He was a burden. And the catastrophe that he put into motion is what the burden was. She couldn't handle it. Whatever he did to cause this catastrophe that was about to befall him, she couldn't take it. It was too much of a burden for her. And the conflict that was evident between the two of them is going to be revealed. And was there a link to insider trading? Was that what's going on? 9 of Candles. 9 of Wands. So this is about mental anguish. Here he's carrying packages and things are falling out of it. 9 of Wands is about being in mental anguish or being attacked continuously. And you're holding your own, but you've put up a barrier. So was there a link to insider trading? I think there was. He had put up a barrier to try to stop people from finding out about it. And that was leading to unhappiness at home. She knew about it. She knew about it. And she knew the mental anguish she was under. And it was too much of a burden for her. She couldn't take what was about to happen. Whatever he set into motion, she couldn't take it. So there probably was a link to insider trading, allegedly, even though they had put up this barrier to try to block it from being found out. But she's got the information. And that's what caused her unhappy home. They didn't live together. They lived a mile apart. 2 houses, a mile apart. Wow. And that had been for a couple years. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's do a quick wrap up. So why was Brian Thompson murdered? Because he was thoughtless and inconsiderate, and he was bullying people. He put into motion this catastrophe that befell him. This was of his own making. And for his wife, this was a burden. This was a complete burden for her, and she couldn't take it. So was the wife involved? There's the wife right there. Yes, she was. If it had been in reverse, I would have said no. But with the upright, yeah, allegedly. And who ordered the murder? She did. The Queen of Cups. Whoever the Queen of Cups is, I was not able to find her birth date, but I think that there was either another woman involved that helped her, or she did. Allegedly. And did Brian Thompson know the people who ordered his murder? Yeah, they were in his home. They were in his unhappy home, allegedly. Will the people involved be arrested and charged? I think they will be, in the respect of how they respond, their behavior afterwards. They're trying to recover from this ruin and betrayal. That's when it's going to come to light, especially her behavior. And then what's going to be the outcome of this event? There's going to be a lot of conflict with the Queen of Cups. And that bickering and fighting is going to become evident, and that's probably when it is going to lead to the exposure of all this. And then was there a link to insider trading? I think there was, and it caused him a lot of mental anguish. But a barrier had been put up to try to prevent. Maybe, you know what? One of them was going to talk. I think he was going to cooperate, and she didn't want it to happen, allegedly. I think she was involved too. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Wow. All right, there you go. I hope you found that interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on this case. If I'm wrong, then, it was a terrible reading. But when I get a lot of goosebumps in a reading, I know I'm absolutely over the target. All right, thank you so much for joining me. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate my subscribers so much. And I'll put the link in the description below to the new channel. And if you're not a subscriber, either here or over at my new channel, please do join. It'll be a lot of fun. And on the other channel, I'll do a lot of true crime readings. And don't forget to click the notification bell and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings and True Crime Tarot. Thanks so much. Bye-bye, everybody.